So here to start this week with this Nurikabe by Teddy Tan called Seeing Doubles. We've got 6 clue pairs, and the top of the grid is where they're most compressed into each other. We see the island growing up here, and that's going to move this over here. We'll be filling in for connectivity the shaded cells as we go, seeing these cells as I'm marking in. The one has all these shaded off right around it. The 2 has to come up here on the left side. This 2 could come down or right, but always leaves this cell shaded. These have to be shaded to be connected, and that actually closes these islands all over, and that now forces this down. So we've got some good start there. This has to come down for connectivity, same as this, same as these. This 5 on the side comes down to the right, but we need to keep these shaded. So we get this on the lower right side. Lower left side now, after we've marked this cell, has some room to grow. We've got these 4 cells coming in, this marked off for connectivity, these marked in. Get this path. We've got these shaded cells that have to stay together, so this comes over, that completes this island, this comes up, and we now have a case where we can see a few things. This top group and this bottom group are going to have to join together through a channel through the center of the grid. That means this island and this island cell are not part of the same. This has to be part of the 5, and so I'll always use this cell to be part of the 5. Another thing we can note at this stage is that none of these islands can reach to the bottom of the grid. If they did, they would isolate parts of the shaded group. And so we actually know this is a state as we think through how do we finish the shading to get through the center. And you could say you could come down one part of the center and come over, but a key thing is that this island on the left needs to take 2 more cells, which will be in this 5th column. This 5 could take this cell or a cell in the 6th column, but we can't take this cell. Marking that off puts this in for connectivity, completes the 5 island. This is the last cell for that 6, and 1 more cell to complete the global ocean constraints. So a really fun way to start the week. Not too difficult to get into, but a fun conclusion at the bottom. Good use of connectivity throughout the grid, and then some of these rules like how we connect across the bottom with just ocean cells to set up the 5th and 6th column conclusions. So thanks, Teddy, for the puzzle. Thanks for watching this video, and hopefully you get some tips to carry you through the rest of Nurikabe week.